Hello and welcome today to this webinar about KNX, especially about KNX in the USA, where you will learn about the main things around KNX in the US market. You will learn how to develop your KNX skills. You will learn everything about KNX and how to get the most of the system in this country. As you already know, most of you, KNX is the worldwide standard for home and building control. And today, I want to show you that you are in the right place and in the right time. We are about to start. We are going to wait a few more minutes for the participants, and we will be in and we will start our webinar in a few seconds. Okay, so meantime, I'd like to thank you very much, all of you, for attending this webinar. We are almost 100 people today. I'm very happy, actually. KNX has been in the USA for the last less than 2 years actively, let's say, but this year, right now, is when KNX has decided to go with all in. KNX is the worldwide standard for home and building control. As I said before, most of you, a lot of people knows KNX because of Europe. They think this is a standard in Europe, very well known and very used in Europe. But I have to say that it's not just Europe, but also the entire world, including, of course, USA. And today we are here to show you that KNX is the right protocol you have to use in your smart homes and smart buildings in the USA. I will show you how is going the market in the USA, what are the advantages of using KNX, what are the professional developments that you can work with, or how you can get involved into KNX, even if you are a manufacturer, developer, or you are a KNX system integrator. You are a system integrator, not KNX yet. You will know today how to get into the KNX world. Okay, so again, for all the people that is coming in, I'd like to say thank you very much for joining this webinar, and I think we will start now. Okay, we are pretty much all in the room. Okay, so one more time, thank you very much for attending this webinar. Thank you so much for your interest in KNX. We KNX, all the team behind KNX USA and also KNX International Association are very excited about this moment that we are having in US, because the acceptance and all the feelings that we are getting from the people are amazing. I mean, people were expecting KNX to be more active as it is now, and I have to say it's crazy. It's crazy how people welcomed KNX in all the trade shows we've been so far. It's crazy how people are getting involved into the KNX system and trying to get certified as well and try to develop devices for manufacturers and so on. So I have to say thank you very much. This is the right moment, as I said before. This is the right time, and today you are in the right webinar. So no more delays. We start now. So how to start working with KNX? How can you get the most of KNX? So first of all, I want to show you how is the US market. So let me show you an overview of the US market in terms of smart home automation market. We are talking about a huge amount of billions of US dollars for the upcoming years for the US market, only for the US market. This is skyrocketing, and everything is happening because of the Internet of Things. The Internet of Things, IoT, as many of you know, it's a revolution in the smart homes and the smart buildings market. It's making a huge impact in many aspects of the market, and actually this is the future for KNX in terms of products, developments, and so on. So in the next 10 years, less than 10 years, you can expect that a 24% increase, 25% increase in the market. So this is huge, guys. I want to show you that that this is the right market for the upcoming years. You are in the right business, and I want to show you why KNX is the key to success in this market in the USA. This is another research from Adroit, market research company. Smart building market by end users, residential, commercial, is expected to reach 200 billion of US dollars by 2031. And I want to point out something very interesting here. Very interesting. If you see the main brands where this that made this let's say the contribution to this market research, we are talking about Cisco, we are talking about Siemens, ABB, Schneider Electric, IBM, Legrand, and so on. 7 of them, 7 of 10 are KNX members, are KNX manufacturers. So with this, I want to show you that you are in the right place. KNX is getting more and more powerful. KNX is getting more and more strong in terms of smart homes and smart buildings in the USA. And with this slide, with this market research, you can see that if these brands are betting for smart homes on the smart building market, you're in the right way. These brands are KNX manufacturers. They are providing KNX solutions. So yeah, this is the right thing. So I'm going to talk about what is KNX. Many of you may know about KNX already, but many of you don't know anything about KNX. So just to simplify this, KNX is a standardized communications protocol for building automation and control systems. That means that is a way, in other words, it's a way to communicate devices. It's a protocol, it's a language, okay? It's a data language between devices, between smart homes and smart building devices. So it's a global, open, and non-proprietary standard. This is very important. It's open, it's non-proprietary, it does not belong to any brand. This is very important. I will point this out later on. And KNX is 30 years already in the market, so it's not a new protocol. It has a lot of experience in terms of building automation. And the big players, as I said before, according to the market research, are here. I'm talking about Siemens, I'm talking about ABB, Schneider Electric, Merton, Lutron, Johnson Control, RTI, and so on. With KNX, you can control, you can integrate lighting, shutters, energy management, HVAC, security, remote control, door communication, and much more functionality. Okay, so one of the most important things in KNX is that you do not only focus on lighting control, for example, or HVAC control, but what you do is you integrate a lot of technologies in just one system. Okay, just some facts and figures about KNX. Right now, KNX has more than 500 members providing solutions. We have 500 companies already developing KNX solutions in terms of IoT, in terms of actuators, solutions for lighting control, HVAC, sensors, thermostats, and so on. 500. 8,000 products in the market. You are not limited only to one brand and to one functionality like lighting control. You can reach more than 8,000 products in the market. 500 KNX training centers. They are in charge of teaching and to train the future KNX partners in terms of the KNX technology around the world. 190 countries where KNX is present, not just Europe, as many of you may know, but also 119 countries in total have KNX projects, solutions, and products available in the market, and we are counting a total of 120,000 KNX partners or system integrators that are working actively with KNX around the world. With KNX, you can develop, you can commission, you can program, you can design several kinds of projects. In the US, mainly, we differentiate between two main categories. These are commercial projects and residential projects. For commercial projects, we are talking about hotels. In hotels, you can provide in-room solutions, GRMS, like Do Not Disturb, cleaning mode, and so on. Ballrooms, convention centers, common areas, and so on. Everything related with lighting, everything related with HVAC can be integrated in just one system. The name is KNX. Department stores, you can control everything in the department store. And one more thing, you can also bill your customers according to the energy consumption of that spot or of that square meter that they are renting or whatever, because we have KNX energy meters in the market that we can monitor and we can check in real time what are the consumption of that area. Airports, we have a huge experience in airports. I'm talking about the Barcelona airport. I'm talking about airports in Dubai, airports in Europe, airports in China as well. The most important thing here that I'd like to point out is the huge amount of sensors, of variety of sensors that we have in the market that we can combine in just one system and to make everything work together. So we are not talking just, okay, we are the experts in lighting systems, but then we communicate, or I don't want to, I have nothing to do with the HVAC system. No, everything is related, everything is together in just one system, and the name is KNX. Okay, you don't need to have one KNX protocol for lighting, for example, and you don't need to have backnet protocol for HVAC, but only one protocol. The name is KNX, and you can combine everything together because the huge amount of sensors that we have in the market is crazy. For the residential market, we have projects since for small apartments, 800 square feet, for example. We can make solutions that we can control remotely, like switch on off the HVAC or some alarms, lighting as well, security. So we can monitor what is going on in the house in real time in my phone, for example. For high-end villas, we have also solutions, very nice, very beautiful keypads. This is something that other brands, other systems do not have in the USA. KNX is offering a huge range of KNX manufacturers, KNX members, producing amazing keypads, very beautiful design, Italian design, and well, you can find a huge range of keypads in the market. This is something very special for KNX in the USA. These are actuators. Let me show you some of the devices we can find in the KNX ecosystem. These, for example, are actuators for lighting or motors or everything you want. Okay. We also have the possibility to switch on, to dim, and also to integrate with KNX, like for example with DALI. DALI is a well-known protocol in around the world. With DALI we can control up to 64 ballasts or 64 groups of lights, and with only one device using a DALI ballast or DALI driver, we can control up to 64 lamps or devices or circuits. This is amazing. We have a dimmer of 64 channels, so it's really impressive. And we don't have just control but also feedback. We also have actuators with manual control, as you can see here, and we can integrate shades, we can integrate valves, and everything in the on-off actuators. 0 to 10 volts control is also available. It's very well known and used across in the USA. So it's fantastic because we have KNX devices to make it work. These are the amazing keypads that we were talking before. As you can see, nothing to do with the regular keypads we used to work before. A beautiful design, many finishings, since from plastic or glass or metals. It's fantastic. In terms of touchscreens, I have nothing to say because this is the variety you can find in the market is huge. I recommend you to evaluate in your next project to work with KNX, because just taking a look at the huge range of products we have to make our project special is crazy. We also have sensors, as I said before. We have PIR sensors, movement sensors, occupancy sensors, VOC sensors, humidity sensors, temperature, outdoor lighting, brightness, no words. This is the KNX topology. Many of you may know, but let me explain a little bit how it works. So mainly the topology, we have the KNX bus that is here. We have the KNX bus with all the KNX devices, like the switches, like the sensors, like the actuators, like the touch panels, and so on. We can also have relays, dimmers, 0 to 10 volts devices, everything with KNX we have in the KNX cable, so we can control everything directly from KNX, okay? Everything. If we want to communicate with another system, we can do that with a gateway. We have gateway KNX as gateways for DALI, for BACnet, for Modbus, for RS232, RS486. Amazing. In case we want to go to the upper level, let's say if in case we want to move up over IP, we can do it. We can use several gateways, like as I said before, like for example, Modbus TCP KNX gateway or BACnet IP KNX gateway, and also we can control all the KNX network directly from the IP side by means of the a KNX IP router or a KNX IP interface from many brands that we have available in the USA. We also can have servers to monitor lights, to monitor the HVAC system, and last but not least, we can also integrate all this solution, all these devices into a BMS, into a building management system from any manufacturer that I want. It can be Siemens, it can be Johnson Control, it can be Schneider Electric, it can be Bosch, whatever. Why? Because we have the possibility to integrate and to talk with several protocols. Okay. Let me show you the KNX business possibilities. So how to start working with KNX, okay? If you are a KNX manufacturer, if you are a KNX developer, I really motivate you today to take a look at the latest KNX IoT REST API. It's the future. Today I want to say it's the future of the KNX evolution, the KNX development, not just in the USA but worldwide. With the possibilities with the KNX IoT Point API are out of this world. It's based on thread. Okay, so I really motivate you today to take a look at this. And if you are interested in developing your products and make your products KNX ready, this is important. Maybe you have your product which is not KNX, but today you can make it KNX ready and you can have access to all the KNX ecosystem. I like to call this the KNX ecosystem, which is all the people involved in KNX around the world. So you have access to all of them. You are a manufacturer, for example, here in the USA, and you want to promote your products around the world, and you'd like to, that all people in the world, all KNX system integrators, all engineers know your product, making your products KNX compatible. You have that chance. Why? Because you will be part of a KNX ecosystem where all the KNX partners in the market, they want to know about your product. We have a new product in the market. It's a new sensor for this. Okay, let's work with this because they are already working with KNX, so they have the possibility now to include your product into their projects. So working with KNX and developing and making your KNX your products KNX ready, it's a huge business opportunity for you as manufacturer or developer. If you are a system integrator, this is out of this world, as I said before. You have access to more than 500 brands offering KNX products. We are not talking about just one brand. You will not be a Siemens dealer. You will not be only a Schneider Electric or Johnson Control dealer or system integrator, but you will be working with more than 500 brands. That means more than 8,000 products in the market for you to play with, to put in your products. You can increase your skills portfolio in the building automation market and get international acknowledgement. Since KNX is a worldwide standard for home and building control, you are not focused anymore in the US, but also worldwide. Become home automation professional in your area, because if you become a KNX partner, that means that you passed and you take the KNX basic course, you will be listed at knx.org as KNX partner in your area, in your country. You can run your business based on your skills, not linked to any manufacturer. This is very important because you do not depend on any manufacturer in the world for your projects. You can set your prices. You can set your needs. You can change the manufacturer. Okay, it happens that, for instance, keypads from Legrand are not in the market anymore, or the customer doesn't like them anymore. Okay, no problem. You can change them. Just need to take out one keypad and put another keypad from another brand. No problem. If you want to change the design, the functionality, no problem, because you are working with a worldwide standard. Okay. You can run your business based on your skills, as I said before, not linked to any manufacturer. You do not depend on any of them. Increase your skills portfolio by accessing to all products in the KNX ecosystem. For instance, you are a system integrator, you are an electrical contractor, you work with some brand, and you are an expert in lighting control. Fine. Working with KNX, you have access to all the KNX ecosystem. That means you have access to HVAC sensors. You have access to some other sensors, some other products in the market that maybe they are not lighting control products, but you can also integrate them in your system. Okay, so that means that you are not a lighting control specialist only anymore, but you are a system integrator specialist. Okay, this is very important in terms of professional development. So at this point, how can you learn KNX? Okay, you are interested in KNX, you want to go further, and you want to really bet for this, and you want to become a professional, worldwide recognized, worldwide acknowledged in the home and building control. So the first step I recommend you today is to register at my.knx.org and take the webinar, the course. We have an online course called ETS eCampus. It's free of charge, and this is the first step to know about the KNX technology. Okay, in there you will learn the basics of KNX, how it works, how it's going everything, and so on. It's fantastic because you have an approach. You have a first approach to KNX technology, to the software as well. So I really recommend you to go for that. You can simulate your projects. The projects you make with ETS6, which is the software that is used the KNX for commissioning, design, and so on in KNX. You can simulate it with the tool KNX Virtual. So you don't need to have products. You don't need to have devices. You can test your project, and you can check if it works. You can see how it works, how to drag and drop, how to link keypads with channels, and so on. It's very useful. The third thing is I recommend you to go for a webinar and take a look at one of the webinars we have available at knx.us or knx.org. Webinars like this one, specialized webinars for manufacturers, specialized webinars about KNX IoT API, and so on. I really recommend you to take a look at them, free of charge, of course, and available 24/7 at your convenience. If you really want to get the most of the system, if you really want to get the highest certification in KNX, if you are really a professional, a system integrator that really wants to get the most of the system, go for a KNX basic course. Go for a KNX advanced course in the USA. We have available. Become a KNX partner. and start working now with KNX. Do not miss this chance. If you want to increase your skills, if you want to learn more, read the KNX literature. You can read brochures. We have brochures, we have handbooks, we have flyers, we have books, a huge amount of documentation for you to improve in KNX. So let's talk about the KNX certified trainings. KNX certified trainings are run by KNX certified training centers. We have in the US KNX certified training centers, and they run KNX basic course, advanced course, and tutor course, okay, and among other ones. But these are the most important ones. I recommend you to start. You have to start with the KNX basic course and to have a feeling about how is KNX. Is it difficult to commission? It's not difficult. It's easy for me. Oh, this is crazy because we have lots of possibilities. I have lots of possibilities or not, and so on. So let's take a look at the basic course. Okay, in the basic course is the first course that must be attended in order to become a KNX partner and be listed as such on the KNX website. So this is the first start. This is the where you start your KNX development, okay, in terms of KNX certified trainings. So in this training, you will learn how to switch on dim and light, raise and lower a blind, and general shutdown. Okay, very simple things, very useful things as well, useful functionality that you can make, and you can make your project. You can make a project with this knowledge. Okay, the duration of the total course, including exams, is at least 30 hours. In practical, this is 2-3 days. Okay, the theoretical part can be taken online, so you can take your theoretical part online. You don't need to attend the on-site session, and then you can go on-site to run or to take your practical lessons and your exam. The topics covered are system arguments, system overview, topology, bus devices, KNX RF, TP installation, and ETS, which is the software that we use to program and commission KNX installation. The advanced course is the real course where you will learn all you need to know if you want to become a professional in KNX, in system automation, in home and building control. The advanced course is where you will really acquire the knowledge that you will apply in your professional life. You will learn scenes, security, logic functions, climate control, HVAC, time schedules, and all this through a touch screen. So you will see a touch screen, you will play with it, you will see the possibilities, and you will be amazed. The duration of the total course, including exams, is at least 30 hours. In practical, this is again like 2-3 days. And also the theoretical part can be also taken online. That's why you can do it in 2-3 days. The topics covered, you can see fail-safe planning, ATS apps, KNX and multimedia, smart metering, flags, interworking, KNX Telegram, KNX Secure, HVAC control with KNX, couplers, all related with the IP communication, lighting control, security, logic operations, and last but not least, visualization systems. So all this can be visualized in a KNX touchscreen, in a panel, in a iPad, in an application, and in this training you will see how to make it happen. So I'd like to show you where you can find KNX certified trainings in the USA. If you go to our website, knx.us, you go to the KNX training section menu, and then you go down, you can see a link to the upcoming KNX trainings in the USA. Okay, they are updated in knx.org, okay, daily, so you can join any of them, any of those trainings that you wish. Okay, how to program KNX devices in projects. So, well, this is very simple. We use only one tool. The name is ETS6. And the most important thing on this is that you need to learn only one tool for all your projects, for all your manufacturers, your brands, or your devices, and so on. Only one tool. And let me tell you something. If you know how to program and how to commission and design and parameter a KNX actuator from Siemens or ABB or Schneider, you will be able to do all actuators in the world because all of them are the same, almost 95% the same parameters, same functionality, standardized KNX DPT objects. It's very simple. At the beginning, I have to say it's very hard to understand when you face with it, okay? But it's very powerful. So for engineers, for system integrators that really want to get the most of the project, this is the system, KNX, and this is the tool. You have to download now, today, free of charge, the tool, the ETS 6 tool, as I said before, is free of charge. You can download it, you can play with it, and you will be amazed how powerful is this tool. Okay, so as I said before, you only have one tool for all manufacturers, all products and projects in your professional life. You can plan, design, and commission all in one tool. And you have the integration of the IP, TP, and radio frequency media that we have available in KNX. Okay, so you can see here some of the real feedback and comments from our system integrators. Great software that just got better. It's easy to compare projects. You can compare projects as well, by the way, and different views of the project with separate windows. Yeah, easy to use with incredible results. Easy to use, powerful and fast. ATS is the most productive and user-friendly ETS version we have used since 1995. So let me show you some examples of projects, of course, in the USA. Vancouver Convention Center, built in 2010 for Winter Olympics in Vancouver. We have here more than 2,000 DALI ballasts controlled with KNX and more than 10,000 control points, switching, feedbacks, HVAC. We control fluorescence. Everything is dimmed here. By the way, we can also adjust the lighting to the required level depending on the outdoor brightness. For example, we have a huge amount of possibilities with KNX and that you can use in real projects. Okay, and let me tell you something about, because in some states in the US it's mandatory to offer some kind of control, some kind of automation in order to save energy. Okay, so I really recommend you to take a look at your requirements and you will see how KNX can fulfill those requirements. Okay, if you have any question or you'd like to know more about this, just let us know. Drop us an email. Okay, you can see our contact information at knx.us. KNX Sports Venue. So 8 relay panels on IP network. You can see here how a KNX panel looks like. Okay, it's a DIN rail based because the product mainly are DIN rail. Okay, the switching actuators and the 0 to 10 volts and so on. We also have in-box devices. They don't need to be in rail, but you can put it into a box in some place in your office, in your area of your project. But mainly they are DIN rail devices. Very useful for retrofit applications. In the last, I would say, weeks, we've got a huge amount of requests about retrofit, how to make a retrofit applications for hotels, for convention centers, for stadiums, for big places where they had some lighting control, old style, still incandescents, dimmers and so on, and they want to replace for a newer lighting system, lighting control system. Okay, KNX is the solution for this. As I said before, we have solutions for 0 to 10, we have solutions for LEDs, DALI if you want to go further. So let us know what are your needs and we will try to help you here in the US. ABB Industrial Automation Headquarters in Ohio, all the lighting control and also the HVAC system is they both are integrated in just one protocol, which is KNX. We also have examples of residences and villas in California, in Los Angeles in this case. This was the winner of the KNX award a few years ago. So yeah, as you can see, we in KNX we have a lot of possibilities. The solutions are endless, and the good thing is that you are not linked to one manufacturer, but you have the possibility to see products and to install products from 500 manufacturers. This is pretty cool. I've been working in KNX since almost 20 years, and believe me, I've never seen a protocol such flexible, such open, such with such functionality for the products as KNX is. So join us today. Join KNX USA. Join KNX market. Become a KNX professional. Get certified in KNX and start working with KNX. If you have any questions, you can contact us anytime. You can also see our contact details at the website knx.us, and we are here to help you. We are here to make your products happen in the USA. And all I have to say is that you are now in the right moment, in the right place to join KNX and to start working with the KNX protocol. Okay. As we have been stating in some posts already, more KNX than ever, and that's true. More KNX than ever in USA and more KNX than ever worldwide. So thank you very much for attending this webinar, and hope to see you soon around some trade shows. Follow also our newsletter. Join our newsletter because we will be posting there where we will be present. And I'm happy to say hello to you in person in some of the events we will be participating in. Okay, so thank you very much. Have a wonderful day and see you.